Gen Flannel. So what I've got here is my CZ BREN 2 556 with the 11-inch barrel. Goofy dead air giant muzzle brake. Not a huge fan of that, but I had it laying around. So I put it on for testing. As you can see, I haven't done anything with this yet. It's pretty bare bones. I had an optic and a little brace on there to do some testing, but now it's back to bare bones until I do the build. Next couple of videos, I'm gonna be modding this out. So stay tuned if you're interested in BRENs and stuff and you're gonna see a full build. Hopefully this is nice and epic by the end. So the first thing I've started with is the K&S adjustable piston. Now, going back to the factory one's got this nice fin here, hole for your screwdriver, and it's actually a very nice, it's a nice way to adjust it. However, you only have 3 positions. You have regular, adverse, and then the last one is blank, that you can get like drilled or something like that to get it to really pair with your suppressor and your ammo. But then you're kind of limited, you're kind of stuck there. So I just that would seem too complicated to me. So I scrapped the whole factory piston. The K&S adjustable one, they did send it to me for free, by the way. Not getting paid for this review, so it's fully honest review, but they did send it here for free, full disclosure. Now the K&S one, you have 3 major positions instead of 2. And then aside from that, this knob here gives you 13 micro adjustments. They actually have a nice detent. They click right into place. They don't wobble or anything. And so when you go to position 1, you have 13 micro adjustments, 2, 3, so on. How I found for mine, I put it on sub position 12 and then 1 as your major position for suppressed. Then all I gotta do is move to major position 2 for unsuppressed and it runs perfect. That's where mine ended up with my ammo and my suppressor. So I feel like adjustment wise, this gives you so much more adjustability and better options to tune your BREN perfectly. Now, some flaws I've found with it so far are that, well, maybe not full flaws, but I think they might turn into them, are that you no longer have this large fin like the factory one. So you kind of have to grab this little gear with your fingers to move it, and it's very stiff. If you hit this detent, it's much easier, but it's also not completely loaded with carbon. So a couple thousand rounds, I'll let you guys know if that changes and if it gets more difficult. The other thing is that your micro adjustment knob here doesn't lock into place, it just snaps into place. So it doesn't wobble, but if you're grabbing this, messing around, you may actually mess up your micro adjustments and your gun's not gonna cycle or you're gonna be overgassed. So I would like to see K&S put some type of locking mechanism there, maybe a plunger, I'm not a machinist, but something like that might be nice, just so it's easier to adjust. So the act of actually adjusting it, especially when I get a larger handguard, is probably the only downside to this K&S that I have found so far. However, adjustment-wise, it is perfect. It's pretty straightforward. That's all I've got for this video. Check out my email list and my website in the description. A lot going on there. I find a lot of cool deals every week or just stuff that I've been buying. And I send on the email list to everyone subscribed. So check it out and we'll get you on the list and I'll send you some cool deals I find. And that's pretty much it. Farewell.